In this second lecture, we will solve some more complicated examples of the same method, separable variable. For instance, we have 1 plus x dy minus y dx. This is a differential equation and we want to solve this first order differential equation. Actually, we want to find the function. So first of all, we will separate the variables. So 1 plus x dy minus y dx just take y dx on the right hand side and just separate the variable, and we will get 1 over y dy and 1 over 1 plus x dx. Now variables are separated. When variables are separated, you have to integrate on both sides. After integrating, we will get natural log of y, which is equal to natural log of 1 plus x plus c. As I have explained in the previous example, you can use also 1 plus x plus natural log of c. Both are okay, but in the second case you will get further, which will simplify the function more. C into 1 plus x, by taking anti-log, finally we will get the final answer, that will become c into 1 plus x. Sometimes you will get this type of answer at the end of the question, at the end of the book, and you will surprised to see that this answer is totally different from this answer. But don't you worry, whenever you are solving and you are trying to find the solution of a differential equation, it seems to be different. Sometimes some authors write this answer for this particular differential equation, and some authors further simplifies and find this particular equation. But don't you worry about that, because our basic theme is to separate the variable and then integrate. If your integration is okay, then your final answer is okay. But sometimes you will get, and you will see in the questions, that solve this differential equation and show that the final answer should be this one, and then you have to solve in this way. Otherwise, no problem at all. Both answers, the answer number 1 and the answer number 2, both answers are okay for this particular differential equation. Now we will take some more examples that are different from this, and a more complicated one. Example number 2. This was example number 1. In example 2, you can see dy over dx plus x square is equal to x square e raised to the power 3y. It seems to us a very complicated question, but if you are a student of calculus and you have studied calculus 1, and in that particular course many of us will study a differential equation as a sub part of every method of integration. Sometimes you have so many methods in integration. For instance, if you are using the method of pi parts, and at the end of the exercise you will always find some question regarding differential equation, and particularly the actual work in the differential equation is how to integrate. So before going to start this particular subject, the differential equation, your grip on integration must be very strong, then you will enjoy this particular course. If you are not good in integration, you will find some difficulty to solve the questions or to solve this type of particular examples. Okay, let's start. First of all, just take this x square further simplification will lead to, if we take x square common, and what we have left, e raised to the power 3y minus 1. Now you can easily separate the variable if you know actually what is going on, and we have x square dx. The integral on the right hand side is very simple, just take x cubed by 3 plus c and that's all. But the integral on the left hand side, it will take some time to integrate this type of questions. Actually, whenever you have exponential function with some constants, you have to think about it, how we will solve this particular integral. I will solve like this way. If we divide the overall function, of course one is here e raised to the power 3y is here minus 1 dy, the integral on the right hand side will be x square dx. This is very simple, x cubed by 3 plus c, but the problem is here. And how we will solve this particular integral? I will do a very tricky work. Divide the whole function with this particular exponential function e raised to the power 3y minus 1 over e raised to the power 3y dy, which is equal to, you can integrate over here, x cubed by 3 plus c. Right hand side is done, but what will happen over here, you will see, we will get e raised to the power minus 3y, and then it will become e raised to the power minus 3y, and this will be equal to x cubed by 3 plus c. Actually right now we are not solving the differential equation, right now actually we are focusing on integration. So this is a very important point in the subject of differential equation. Your integration should be very strong, then you can easily understand the subject. Now at this stage it was very difficult to solve the integral, or seems to be very difficult, but if you know the integration method and integration techniques, how to tackle different questions, actually it is a part of calculus 1, particularly integral calculus, and in integral calculus students are well aware of these type of integrations. Now the functions are quite simple as compared to this one. Now you can easily integrate this function. Just take the concept of substitution or by the direct method. The function present in the denominator has a derivative in the numerator. You can easily check that. The derivative of 1 minus e raised to the power minus 3y will be 3 minus 3. You can see over here the derivative. If we solve this integral by substitution, then let u is equal to 1 minus e raised to the power minus 3y, and then du over dy, it will become 3 e raised to the power minus 3y. So du is equal to 3 e raised to the power minus 3y dy. We have only e raised to the power minus 3y dy. We don't have 3 over here, so we will divide this 3 over there, and we will further find 1 over 3 du, which always equal to e raised to the power minus 3y dy. Just replace this substitution in the left hand side of this integral, and we have 1 over 3 is out of the integral, and then du divided by u, and is equal to what? Is equal to this factor, x cube by 3 plus c, and then we will integrate, and after integration we will get natural log of u is equal to x cube by 3 plus c. Now just replace the value of u. What was u? U was 1 minus, so final answer will be 1 by 3 natural log of 1 minus e raised to the power minus 3y is equal to x cube by 3 plus c. So this is example number 2. These examples are much complicated than the previous one. So I am sure if the students are working on differential equation, they should be very expert in integration. So keep in mind, by solving a differential equation, whenever you want to solve a differential equation, you must know how to integrate different functions. If you know the integration of different functions, then differential equation will be very simple and you will handle very easily.